Aube Cannibale is the second full-length album from Mêlée de Aurores, a Quebec, Canada-based black metal duo and now trio, which is they started out playing a more atmospheric and melodic style of black metal, and now on this latest record, they're playing an avant-garde and what I would consider somewhat dissonant black metal here. The big thing about this record is that they've switched style pretty considerably over the long period of time between releases, and basically this is a experimental, semi-dissonant, and I would say somewhat improvised record that is unique in its theme and its interpretation of that style. And we'll get a sense of this right away as we cut into this first song. So in terms of a haunting corridor of about 9 minutes worth of riffing and very malevolent vocals, this is a pretty enjoyable listening experience. They throw in some contrabass, they throw in a lot of interesting piano hits, and random strings of minimalist composer influenced things that you might find in a record, bands from like Thantifaxath and Portal. Those seem to be kind of the best references to getting a sense of what this record is and how different that is from what they were before. There are some melodic developments on this record, but I don't think that's really the point of it. Later on, we get pretty strong piece that closes out, that introduces some psychedelic elements, and there's a lot more that they could do with this sound, but these the sort of 9 minute chunks that they've cut each quarter of the record into goes places, and in a way that both compartmentalizes each experimental process that they've gone through, but also keeps things different and fresh as they go. They kind of go through this rather involved and aggressive and disaffecting sort of style. So for me, I like that. I like that it is weird and crooked and jagged in its movements, and that they keep it entertaining throughout with all that they throw at you, which will feel like the kitchen sink on a few songs, but overall, they do this with pretty good taste, I would say. And I think I appreciated the cover art and the sort of symbolism behind everything. It was mysterious and interesting, and they do a good job of selling this record per my own taste. So this might seem like a high score without that much to say about the record, but it really is a quality sort of experimental avant-garde black metal record that came out a little bit out of nowhere for me, but surprised me here at the end of the month. The more time you spend with it, the more you might appreciate the sort of tunnel vision it creates in those 9 minute songs. And for me, that was the kind of focus that I really wanted from a black metal record at this point. And I appreciated that it was so, it was so dark, and so much music, or black metal music today, worries about being enchanting and working with playful keyboards, whereas this is just a siphon of darkness. And I really got into that more and more as I spent time with it. So the score, it is a high recommendation, and one of my higher recommendations for November in terms of black metal. Go ahead and check this record out. It is out now, and you can read my review for more thoughts.